Hello.
What's
Hello.
up? How you doing?
Happy. How you doing? What you doing over there, bud?
Just chilling in the bathroom.
That,
Chilling in the bathroom.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. Smoking in the boys' room.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Does my internet look like 1980s internet? Because last time we recorded an episode, it didn't look great.
No, yours is it's doing okay.
All right, because we are pre-recorded this week due to shoot job runs, but we are here on Saturday morning to bring you the best news in the independent wrestling world that we can come up with, plus Blairs Tidbits, plus Blairs in the bathroom. Interesting.
We might play a game later called Guess What's in the Drawer.
Do you have that typical bathroom drawer where there's just junk in it?
Oh, fuck, do we ever?
Oh, heck yeah. I don't think you can curse yet, Blair. We need the 10-minute mark. Oh, he said, I'm doing it anyway because we're pre-recorded. But
you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to try to time it when this airs, and I will super chat to make up for that when it airs.
Yes, if you want to make up for that slip of the tongue, please leave us a super chat. Please like and subscribe on this video. Let the people know that you love For Exposure because we love you.
At 9:01, I'm going to send a super chat to make up for me cursing on air. I'm going to put a reminder in my phone.
The swear jar.
Saturday morning. Yeah, I can't do it right now, so I'll put a reminder in my phone. Saturday.
Are those your robes or Mrs. Pacheco's robes?
They are my robes.
You're a robe guy?
Yeah, no, they're not mine.
Oh,
yeah.
How do you feel about robes, though, in general?
I don't mind them, but I feel like myself, like I'm a thick dude, got some chest hair as painfully obvious. But I feel like when I wear a robe, I look like Tony Soprano.
Hey, all right.
Yeah. Carmella, I didn't want all this pulp. I want some pulp, not all pulp. Come on, Carmella. Hey, AJ.
Hey, Tony D. Hey.
What about Archie? Archie Bucco.
Speaking of Sopranos, shout out to Tony D for beating Obafemi.
What a tie-in.
What a tie-in. That's NXT, though. Yeah. That's not independent wrestling. We're here to talk about the best and the brightest in the independent wrestling world.
I'm only going to say this because you brought up Tony D.
Yeah.
And NXT. What is up with the name of Rizzo for like their associate? Did they try to did somebody just watch Grease?
I have no idea. Is that a Grease reference? I've never seen Grease.
There's a character in Grease named Rizzo.
Then it must be then. Was that character from the other side of the tracks?
I don't know. I haven't watched NXT in forever.
No, the Rizzo Grease.
No, I don't think so.
No, that person was. So from the other side of the tracks, a little bit of a badass. And maybe that is. I don't know. You tell me, fam. Let me know in the chat. I'm sure Dustin or Ophelia or whoever watches this will let us know.
I don't know if
maybe Bed Bath Beyond this Saturday. That's where I'm at right now while you watch this. No, I'm not. I don't want to be doing it this hour.
No, not at all. It's like going to Costco on anytime.
We're Costco guys. Boom! Those dudes went to the Knicks game yesterday or the other day. They let them play on the court.
Yeah, I saw like the Rizzinator or whatever.
The Rizzler was like balling out of control, man, aka whiffing or hitting air balls, but he looked good doing it. I will say, whatever AJ, the big muscular, the dad, does not look great in a basketball uniform. Not his vibe. It's not.
The Rizzinator, he is no Skips to my Lou. That's for sure.
That's for sure. But he's still, you know what? He probably gets more ladies than Skips to my Lou does. So I don't know, man. The Rizzinator, he'd be hitting him with the. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're For Exposure guys. Of course, we're going to talk about everything but independent wrestling.
Boom!
Boom! Anyway, there's a lot to break down today.
Yeah, I was thinking after I saw all the graphics that you uploaded, because you do a great job uploading those graphics. I
try.
want to pump your tires a little bit.
I
You do
try.
fantastic work with the socials.
Thank you.
You're the glue that holds this cohesive unit together.
It's not
The two of us.
The
You are
the toxic glue that holds it together. I try, buddy. I try. No, I was looking through and I was like, oh my goodness. If you aren't, elbow deep, I'll say elbow deep because it's early in Wrestle Dream this weekend, there are plenty of other options for you to watch on the independent circuit. So
there's so much.
We might as well just get started now.
Yeah, we got IWS to talk about. We got GCW to talk about. 2 GCW shows. 1 next week as well. So 3 GCW shows. 2 this weekend. 1 next week. We got a Rev Pro show to talk about because that's going to be happening on the Sunday. Sunday. So, and that you can see on your streaming. So there's so much going on. It's a smorgasbord. This here President's Day weekend.
Is it President's Day?
I think it's President's Day. Veterans Day?
Look, I don't. Yeah, but no, Veterans Day. Oh yeah, maybe. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's President's Day, dude. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, they're back again. American holiday.
Somebody edit this part out because no, I'm just kidding. You leave it in. Everybody knows I'm not smart. But no, I think
Columbus Day.
Oh, that's not a holiday that nobody likes celebrating. That guy's a piece.
It's funny how that ties into our Sopranos talk earlier.
So. I need to watch The Sopranos. I started it and then just kind of like forgot that I started it, but it seems like something I would really enjoy.
Yeah, I think so. I finished watching it last year. I did a watch through of it. It was good. It was enjoyable.
Well, if you enjoyed it, I should enjoy it. We vibe,
Heck yeah, we do. Didn't want to have to super chat myself again at
Nope. We're being good today, Spencer. We're pre-recorded.
Still doesn't stop me because I'm dumb. So
where do you want to start, Blair Pacheco?
I think we kick things off with IWS.
I do too, because you know what? Before we start that, hey, Big Ben, I love you. I would say what you said on the tweet, but again, we got to wait a couple minutes, but you're the man. Big Ben Ortmans, you stud, you handsome devil, you.
In 2 minutes, you can say.
Yeah, in 2 minutes I could say it. But yes, IWS is this weekend. IWS hardcore. I love some IWS, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that they're back. It's been a bit since we've talked IWS.
It has been. And I feel like, with IWS, they have such a rich history in wrestling in Quebec and Canada that like their shows always seem like a big deal to me. That like they are, they're basically one of the top indies in Canada, I'd say.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah. Like I've said 100 times on this show, I didn't know much about the IWS until I started working here, and now it's become appointment viewing for me. So that's how this works, wrestling people together.
All right, so we've got, I think, 6 to talk about that have been announced so far. So we'll go through those, and we'll kick things off because, I mean, there was no graphic for it, but we're going to use the original poster to show it off because both competitors are on there. We have the Green Phantom going one-on-one with Flying Frank Milano. Flying Frank Milano, solid dude. I mean, I got a chance to talk to him on the Grainmaker podcast. So if you want, like, go punch that up after you check this out and give it a listen because Frank is a solid dude. I know he just finished wrestling out west, out in BC not too long ago, making his return back to Quebec, and he's going to be there in IWS. So I'm hyped for this.
Welcome back to Quebec. Here's the Green Phantom. Oof.
Talk about like a welcome home present, eh?
Is that a present? Green Phantom ain't nobody to mess with. Either is Frank, but it's gonna be a bloody good time.
But the Green Phantom, yikes! So we got that one. We also have. I'm gonna loop these so we can run through them more than once. Let me just click loop. There we go. And then here we go. So we also have Jody Threat versus Kristara. Now, massive opportunity for Kristara. Jody Threat, you know that Jody Threat means business. How are you feeling heading into this one?
It's two of my favorites going one-on-one in an IWS ring. I can't wait. I can't be more excited. Jody Threat will be good on her promises to, I still think that is the funniest thing I've ever said.
Oh, dude, that was great.
To this day. But Kristara, the sweetest pea, you gotta love her. She's fantastic. IWS staple. She rules. I don't want to pick. I don't want to pick.
No.
But Jody Threat's back in the IWS, and that is like a match made in heaven, in my opinion.
And what an incredible opportunity for Kristara, a victory over Jody Threat. I mean, would have to put her in line for that IWS Women's Championship, currently held by Masha Slamovich. So I like
Imagine
that.
so. I like where whoever's booking that, where your head's at there.
Yeah. So booking committee over there. You guys are doing a great job.
I don't know if I could ever be on the booking committee.
No, I'd be trying to make everybody happy, and nobody would be happy because of it.
I couldn't be like, no, you can't win. You have to lose.
Like, you saw how fast WCW fell apart when Eric Bischoff tried to make everybody happy.
What are you talking about? Eric Bischoff never did anything wrong.
What?
You must not listen to 83 Weeks ever.
I would eclipse that faster than Athena hits her finisher. Because it's called the Eclipse. It used to be.
Yeah. No. Good on her last week, by the way, wrestling at Roseland 9.
No kidding.
On a quick win where I don't think she had any of her gear, and she made it happen. But shout out to Athena. She rules.
Hell yeah. We also have for the IWS Tag Team Championships, TDT versus the Bay City Choir Boys.
If this tag team match doesn't get you all sorts of excited for some tag team wrestling, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is going to rule. That's going to be awesome.
Like, when you look at tag team divisions, IWS's tag team division is stacked. You've got TDT, you've got the Bay City Choir Boys. You have Dynasty. You have Amazingly Sweet when they team up together. So, like, there's 4 solid teams right there. And that's not counting, like Casanova Productions when they decide to team.
Yeah, or Fresh Air.
Fresh Air when they stop by. So, like, the tag team division in IWS is just...
Or Alex Mace and Kristara when they tag together.
Sweet. Yeah.
There's a lot of options in the IWS and the tag division, but this is going to be a good one.
So I'm liking this. I think that this is going to be a massive match. I think that, this has potential. I'll say it. This has potential to steal the show.
Oh, he's calling a shot.
This could be your match of the night. TDT versus the Bay City Choir Boys. Count it.
Called it early. I love it. He's putting him on the glass.
It's like in Popstar when he shoots the ball and turns around to celebrate and misses, and then everyone's like, yeah!
That's like my entire life in a nutshell. I'm just like, everyone's like, you're doing great. And I'm just like, I don't think I am.
Are you sure? If you're sure?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That wasn't an air ball. No, it went in. Yay!
Yeah. Never stopping, baby.
We also have Casanova Productions versus Sexy Eddie. I think, and don't hold me to this, I think this is a handicap match.
Isn't most things involving Casanova Productions a handicap match because they always figure out a way to get involved?
Usually. But now,
does this mean that Sexy Edward is going to have a potential person come help him out? Who's out there that could?
I don't know. Some names. There's some names.
I don't know. What do you mean? I don't know. Shout out to Mars Specialist.
Shout out to our short king.
He's the GOAT.
LPW champ. What a great guy.
Super great guy.
Just a jam up guy.
We need Mars in the IWS. That's what we need.
No kidding. We've seen Katrina Creed. We're about to see Matt Viviani from IWS making their debuts in LPW. Maybe we need to see Mars the Specialist.
Can we get Sexy Eddie and Sexy Specialist as a tag team?
The Sexy Specialists.
The Sexy Specialists, Mars and Sexy Eddie. Book that, please.
Look, I'll put it out there right now. IWS. You're going to need, a fresh tag team to challenge for those titles.
Mm-hmm.
How about Ride or Die?
Ooh.
Why don't we see Ride or Die make their IWS debut?
Sounds like our people need to call their people, and we need to make magic happen. Yeah. East meets West. Let's do it. Shout out to Ride or Die, who's 318 days as of this recording, the longest reigning tag team champions in LPW history, your forever champs, Taryn from Accounting and Stephen Crow.
TFA just getting all the records, eh?
TFA that's what she does, man. She just breaks record after record after record.
She's got more records than CD Plus. I was trying to think of a CD store that you might have in the States, but
she's got more records than that place at High Fidelity. Did they work at a record store? Whatever
they
that
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Was it High Fidelity? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think they made a TV show for that too.
Pinky's record store from next Friday after next. She's got more records than Pinky.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Oh boy.
I got these 20s. Those aren't 20s, those are 10s. I the 10s, but I keep them clean.
Yeah, but I keep them clean.
I keep them clean.
Oh boy.
Okay. We have a trios tag match. We've got Melanie Havoc, we've got Leah Sparks, and we've got one of our good friends, Katrina Creed, even though she said my name wrong twice, facing off against Sam Kelly, Drea Mitchell, and one of my other favorites, Danny Leo. This is the match. What's that?
Did she say your name wrong? When?
Yeah, she called me Blaine. She called me Blake.
Oh.
When I talked to her on the LPW show.
Yep. I must not have caught it. I must have just not even thought about it when she said it, but that's pretty good, Blaine. So Blaine, tell me what you think about this match. Okay, Blair, why don't you tell me about this match? You're welcome.
This is a match, this one is going to be tough to pick. I'm going to throw the graphic up again because you have such a mixture of veterans, current stars, and younger up and coming wrestlers in this match. There is so much potential for the winning side just for, progression outside of this. So I think a lot of eyes are going to be on this, especially, I mentioned earlier with Jody Threat and Kristara, Masha Slamovich, your IWS Women's Championship. What could a showing by one of these 6 wrestlers do for an opportunity? There is so much value in this match for everyone involved just for that potential outcome. So you have to know that all 6 are going to be gunning for a victory here.
You kind of stole my thunder there. I was going to say we were talking about Jody Threat and Kristara as a potential looking good, and the winner could get a shot at the women's championship. But this match, if you have a good showing here, you're on the winning side. Maybe you get the pin for your team. Tell me that doesn't turn heads and go, oh shoot, maybe we got to give them another shot. So I'm really looking forward to this and how it shakes out. And can all of these competitors coexist? Because there's a lot going on there. Will they coexist? I don't know, but it's going to be chaotic. It's going to be awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it.
You got it. You got this, Blake. Sorry, I won't do it again. I know you're already having a rough day.
We did that one. We'll do this one. We have. It's a fatal 4-way. Nathan Yaramovich versus Alex Mays versus Ben Ortmans versus Leon Saver. Big Ben Ortmans, your favorite.
Big Ben Ortmans. I also love me some Alex Mays. I don't know a whole lot about the other two. But I'm always going to ride with my big friendly hog carrying member, Big Ben Ortmans. You fucking stud. I love you. He's the man. But that's going to be a good for it. And again, we just talked about it with the women. We'll talk about it here. Big Ben Ortmans has had a title shot. I'm not 100% sure if Mays has had one, but I know he's sniffed around that title picture. This, again, could be one of these matches that IWS management's looking at going like, who's going to separate themselves and go take on Carl Jepsen. And boom.
I should state right now that as of 3 hours ago, there's only 20 tickets left for this show.
Woo!
This is on Wednesday. So by the time you're listening to this, it could already be sold out and you're going to be SOL.
But if you are, watch it on Triller and make sure you hashtag them, show them some love. We love the IWS here. Yeah. We will always champion them as much as possible.
So I think I effed up and I didn't send 2 graphics. So there's also 2 other matches. We have for the IWS Heavyweight Championship. I'm just going to tell you who's a part of it because
I thought that was odd.
Yeah. I thought I sent them. I guess not. But we have Carl Jepsen defending the IWS Heavyweight Championship against James Stone. So a huge opportunity for James Stone. But like Carl Jepsen is just a beast.
I love Carl Jepsen. He's awesome.
Dude is an absolute.
Sorry, James. It's still the Jepsen era, my guy. But no, James Stone's good though. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
super talented guy. I just don't think anybody's touching Carl right now, and I'm just going to stick to that. So
no, it's going to take something big. It's going to take a big upset. But that's the thing with wrestling is that anything is possible. So I mean,
anything is possible. Sorry,
I was about to confuse that with everything is awesome.
Everything is possible.
Everything is awesome.
Never thought I'd be on a boat. It's a big blue watery road.
I'm on a boat and I'm going fast. And
you're definitely not on a boat today.
Afghan. I'm the king of the world. I'm on a boat like Leo. You like that?
I do like that. Way to go.
Not bad, eh? We also have the IWS Canadian champion. Our prime minister is going to be defending that title. Matt Viviani, who we already talked about, making his LPW debut in a few short weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Defending that title against one Dante Dubois. Massive opportunity for Dante.
Big time. So that begs the question, will Matt Viviani, our prime minister, your Canadian champion, walk into LPW with that gold, or is Dante Dubois going to steal it?
He might not even be the champ by the time that LPW.
I know.
So there's
risky book in there by Matt.
Maybe he's counting his chickens a little too soon.
I don't know. I think he might be all right. We'll see. But he is coming to LPW and he's wrestling T.Y. Jackson, and that's going to be pretty cool.
Huge opportunity for T.Y.
Yeah. Huge opportunity for Viviani. Come out to the West Coast, hanging out in LPW. That's awesome.
Think of what a victory from either one of those guys could do for them in their career. Because you know what? If Matt Viviani beats T.Y., that has to put him in line with, T.Y.'s former champ, has to put him in line for a title shot,
Yeah.
If T.Y. wins, I don't think it's an IWS Canadian Championship match. But if T.Y. beats Matt Viviani, you have to think that T.Y. is deserving of a title opportunity.
I would agree. So get T.Y. to IWS as well. It's pretty funny how Matt Viviani to LPW came to be. He just happened to be on Beards talking trash about how good he was at Mario Kart. And Spencer challenged him, and we were like, the match in LPW on the line? And Spencer put it on the line. So here you go, Matt Viviani. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I already knew that was happening when it happened, but it still made me feel good. I don't know how it worked.
Long-term storytelling. So that is the IWS show. Shall we do some tidbits and then we'll rock some GCW and Rev Pro?
As I'm choking on my water, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a great tidbit intro.
Tidbits.
Tidbits, Blairs, tidbits, Blair. Beep boop bop, tidbits.
I'm going to giggle every time.
I'm not joking you. I play it on my phone sometimes just for shits and giggles because I'm like, oh, because I sit here, right? And I think I'm okay at this whole thing, but I'm like I have to explain stuff like that to people.
Do you want to know how much I love that video? This is how much I love that video. Hey, it's Blairs Tidbits.
Tidbits. Tidbits. Tidbits. Blairs. Tidbits. Blair. Beep boop bop. Tidbits.
That is how much I love it.
Like, I don't think it'll ever happen, but if I ever got like super up and like started like really making waves and I have to like explain like your thought process with this.
Someone's gonna interview one day and they're gonna be like, I gotta ask. How?
Gotta ask. What
how
is
did
that?
You come up with that?
Listen, we were doing a background check on you and we scrubbed the internet looking for red flags and this popped up and we're just what? So yes, what do we got for tidbits this week? Blair. You're muted, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can. You muted yourself.
Look, I need to get a new mic because the USB cable is kind of wonky, and what it takes is like a USB cable to like come out wrong once, and then it just f's up everything.
Of course. So. Don't worry. I mess up all the time. That ain't nothing. I mess up all the time.
Oh, we also got Deadlock Pro to talk about. Oh, we got so much. And we're going to jam that into 33 minutes. So tidbits, we've got upcoming Deadlock Pro show on November 17th. The Beast Mortos is going to be there.
Yeah, he's your favorite.
Look, how can you not like the Beast Mortos?
I didn't say I didn't like him. He's just your favorite.
He is.
He's very good and very impressive. And
I love me some Beast Mortos. You want to know how much I love Beast Mortos? So much that he's going to be at West Coast Pros teaming with Los Vipers against Ray Horace, Jack Cartwheel, and Laredo Kid. You know that this match is just going to be an absolute banger. Like,
well done on the segue, by the way.
Not bad, eh?
Not at all. That's going to be awesome. West Coast Pro, man. Don't sleep on West Coast Pro.
Like, they're just so good.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got that. We also have announced coming out of the last Prestige show at Always the Hard Way, Elliot Tyler is going to be going one-on-one with Drexel in an unsanctioned fight.
I mean, he stepped to Drexel at Roseland 9, and that's what happened.
I'm excited to see the Elliot Tyler in an unsanctioned match. You got to think that like dude's going to want to like prove a point out there. He's going to go all out.
Well, he kind of came out there and was like, "Don't retire. What are you doing?" And like baited him into a match so he would retire. So you better show up, Elliot Tyler. You can't put off a man's retirement and not show out. You know what I'm saying? Like that would just look silly. So that's going to be a good match. I'm super interested to see how that plays out.
It's going to be an unsanctioned match, and all he's going to do is chin locks.
That's right. Just rest holds and chin locks, baby.
It is going to turn into, like a Whipper Billy Watson versus Gitch Mitchell match from 1927.
That's right, dude. That would be the most surprising, shocking, unsanctioned match I'd ever. Like,
just arm drags.
They did nothing but grapple.
We had talked about Pacific North Death, their upcoming show, January 17th. That's their second show. They announced that there is going to be a tournament for the Pacific North Death title. So you've got 6 wrestlers, each in singles matches, and then the winners of those 3 matches will go on to a triple threat match, crown a new champion. Boom.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here, Blair, and say question mark wins the whole thing.
You know what? Right now it might look like that, but I can probably guarantee you that in a couple months' time, it won't be question mark. Nope.
Right now, the early odds on favorite in Vegas, the line is triple question mark for the win. I'm interested to see, of course, I love me a bracket. I love bracket style wrestling. So I am interested to see who fills those slots. But as it stands right now, I was like, what?
You know what?
How do we talk about this?
If I'll say it right now,
You know, if question mark comes out with the tables and takes care of business against other question mark, that question mark will move on. But yeah,
if Tara Zepp is not one of the 6, I will be very disappointed. I'll say it right now.
Yeah, that would be pretty disappointing. Shout out to Tara Zepp.
Also coming up in November on the 24th, Josh Barnett's Bloodsport 12, and we have some wrestlers announced for that already. Boom! Josh Alexander's returning to Bloodsport.
That makes sense.
You know who else is returning to Bloodsport? Masha Slamovich.
That also makes sense. Go Masha. Mike Bailey.
And last but not least, Matt Mikowski. So the lineup for Bloodsport.
It's all the same. That's a good lineup to start.
All the same.
And where's that?
That one is going to be in Jersey City, New Jersey. So you can go there, then go to the Bada Bing afterwards. This is a Sopranos themed episode. We're going to see if we can get references.
Bada boom. Realest guys in the room.
How you doing?
How you doing?
So we've got Bloodsport. I think that might be it for tidbits. I think it might be it. That's it.
All. That's it.
Yeah.
A lot. That was for Cynthia.
She's dead. Okay. GCW.
I need complete silence to get into character. Complete silence to get into complete silence. Complete silence so I can get into character.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we have GCW's got 2 shows this weekend. I'm going to have to quickly hit loop for this one. There we go. So Art of War Games, that's happening on Saturday, October 12th. Currently, you got Matt Cardona, Mance Warner, Broski Jimmy, and Question Mark, who is also competing at the Pacific North Death title tournament, facing off against Joey Janela, Megan Bain, Effie, and one called Manders. Megan Bain actually had to drop out as well. So there's question marks on each side.
Yeah.
But this match is going.
I'm sorry, who dropped out other than Megan Bain?
Megan Bain dropped out.
Who else you said? She said as well.
Oh, I just meant Megan Bain as well as the
gotcha.
Question mark as well.
I was like, did I miss that? Okay.
Yeah. So we've got 2 question marks on here. Both of them are competing in the Pacific North Death Tournament. I think this match is going to be a very bloody affair. I think it's going to be very violent. And I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty hyped up for it.
Is Megan Bain dropping out because the rumors of her going to AEW were rampant on my feed the other day?
Is that what was going on?
That's what I heard. I don't know. And then I heard Manser talking about it, and he was asking why, he said there were some haters online saying this match was dumb. And he was like, that's all money players, baby. We're going to show out, and Manser's going to do what Mance Warner's Stuff to Landers podcast is so much fun. It's like a half hour, and they just talk to each other. It's just so much fun.
I've enjoyed Mance Warner's social media as of late. He's been posting more videos. Like he's really more videos that I've seen. So I'm into it. I like it. Shout
out to Mance. He's killing it. Shout out to Steph, who just is going to have neck surgery. Get well soon.
Yeah. I was disappointed because she had to pull out of the WPW Rumble in the Burt show. So that kind of sucks, I'm just going to cover up my man titties.
Yeah, usually we give out those nip slips for super chats, Blair. I'll be giving them away for free. Whoa. What else we got going on with GCW this weekend?
We have from the GCW Tag Team Championships, Violence is Forever versus Ruckus and Grim Reaper.
Oh my gosh. What a different style. I'll just say.
Yes, two very different teams competing. So,
but we'll see what happens. Violence is Forever is, I don't know. We need a team to step up. They've been running a roughshod over GCW, but I love it. So,
maybe we just need to see Sinner and Saint in GCW again.
That would be dope.
Yeah, I'd be into that. So we have that's the GCW Tag Team Championships. We also have Leon Slater's going to be there.
Heck yeah.
The Ratty Daddy's going to be there.
He's back, man. He's back in action. He's been injured for a little while.
You know who else is going to be there? Violent J's going to be there. Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
I know, right? And so that is night one of GCW. Like, obviously, they're going to announce more the day of, or just when you show up, because that's what they do sometimes. Because there's always somebody dropping off the show, card subject to change. It happens.
Especially during this time of the year with the hurricanes down south and everything. Don't be upset if people can't make shows. I'd rather them be safe than try to get to shows. Yeah. I was seeing that discourse around certain people that missed the AW that went on last night on Title Tuesday. It's like, come on, guys. It's hard right now.
Really, guys?
I get it. You spent your money on tickets. You wanted to see people, but let's pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Pump. And now that I said that, Violent J, really? What is this? What is this?
Like the Black Eyed Peas saying, pump it. The brakes.
I know how much you love him.
Violent J. Yeah, but then I found out some stuff. Just I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Really?
Yeah, fair enough.
Violent J?
Really? You're not an upstanding guy? Weird.
Who would have thought?
No. Anyway.
So night 2 of GCW, Sunday, October 13th, 4 p.m. start. There's also, I didn't find any graphics, but there's a JCW show, I think, late Saturday night as well, which will be up on YouTube. So, saying. But Richard Holiday versus Mr. Danger. It's been a minute since we've seen Mr. Danger in a GCW ring.
Yeah, I don't know what he's been up to, but he's one of our favorites. He's wild. Richard Holiday's dope. I think that'll be fun.
And I'm going to ask this just because the next 2 matches and who's a part of them. Do you think that there's the Art of War games? They know it's going to be so violent that for night 2, they're like, we have to make sure we come with it. And then they decided to announce these matches. Lou Nixon versus John Wayne Murdoch. And then Rena Yamashita versus Blake Christian. Because Rena is not afraid to get violent.
No, but Blake is sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I won't say all the time, but sometimes it depends on his mood. So I wonder which Blake we're going to get at night 2.
Non-title match. So the GCW Ultra Violent title, not on the line.
Interesting that's not on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll change. I don't have any inside scoop. But on the first match, Lou Nixon and John Wayne Murdoch, there ain't gonna be no rest holds in that match. No graps, all violence. So be ready.
You're not seeing no Elliot Tyler chin locks in this one.
Nah.
He's gonna pull out in that unsanctioned match.
And that's okay. This card has something for everybody on it.
Oh, now I need Microman to show up because I love Microman. I'd need Zilla to show up too, but Zilla decided to
not work there anymore.
Yeah. Thanks, Zilla.
Yeah, way to go, dude. Hey, whatever. Teach his own. Keep getting that money, fam. I don't know.
Yeah. Get paid.
We're just big Zilla stands here, so it's a good bummer because they would have been kept pushing him.
I lied. There's one more match we got for that show.
Oh, look at you liar.
Versus our boy Cyclope.
How could you forget about our boy Cyclope?
Dude, I was just saving the best for last because I fucking love Cyclope.
New Cyclope was always a fan favorite in GCW, but now with everything that went on with Extremo, he is like uber babyface pops when he comes out of GCW now. That match is going to get violent, get extreme. You don't have a show called Fight Club without it, so it's going to be a good weekend at GCW, man. I might have to just buy an extra energy drink or two and watch so much wrestling this week, just nonstop.
Dude, you don't need to because this show's Sunday at 4 p.m.
Oh,
that's 4
p.m.
I'm
talking. If I stay up and watch GCW, watch Wrestle Dream, JCW, GCW, I might have to, but I have to coach at 4 p.m. on Sunday football. So huck it, chuck it football. So I will watch it after when I get back.
Looks like football is getting canceled on Sunday.
Oh man,
sorry, kid. Coach has to watch Cyclope.
Yeah, sorry, kids. Coach Pluggo.
Boom!
Boom! Oh, you fall. That's a doom,
dude. If somebody lays out a big hit in football, I need you to bust out a boom right after
it's flag football, so it'd have to be like a really intense flag pull.
No, get your youngest to lay someone out when they go out to make a catch, and when they come back, hit him with a boom.
But quietly, so the other parents can be like, "You did a boom." No? Okay.
Loud and proud.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see.
Pluggo. Boom.
Boom. That kid just got the doom.
Okay, so
here's your chicken bake.
we got one more GCW show to talk about. 3 matches announced for it. That's happening on Friday, October 18th. You might be wondering why we're going to talk about the Friday show. Well, we won't be back on air until the Saturday. We won't get a chance to talk about it. So you're going to hear about it right now.
Yeah, boom. Boom.
Boom. Kicking things off, Brooke Havoc versus Dulce Tormenta. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to see this at the West Coast Pro Queen of the Indies because I vaguely remember Dulce being announced for it. Brooke Havoc was there. It was a great time, but we'll see them. We'll see them at GCW.
We'll take it. Heck yeah, we're ready.
And I'm into the abundance of Brooke Havoc matches we're getting lately. It's nice to see her back.
Mm-hmm. Brooke Havoc 2020, killing it.
Gringo Loco versus Jack Evans. Gringo Loco is dude is money, crushes it everywhere, crushes it every match. I can't wait to see what he does with Jack Evans. I mean, Evans has such a rich history. I mean, I remember seeing him 20 years ago wrestling and some of the innovative stuff he was doing. Very excited to see him in GCW.
Oh yeah. It's going to be a good time. I don't see a lot of Jack Evans matches floating around. Maybe he is, and I'm just not seeing them, but I'm excited.
I feel like we haven't seen much of it lately.
He's, it easy. He's like Gringo Loco. Well, then I'll go home. It's okay.
What's up, Gringo?
Nate.
So.
Yeah, what's up? So he's like, bye.
And last but certainly not least, so far we have announced Orin Veidt versus Dr. Redacted. So if you're wondering,
that's definitely not a match that's going to have any rest holds.
None at all. You will see blood. I can almost guarantee it. If you don't, I will be very disappointed.
You don't wrestle in scrubs if you're not going to get blood on them. That's just, I think, a thing. Name any wrestler who wrestled in scrubs exclusively that just didn't get blood on them. Like, come on. That's a thing.
How many wrestlers have wrestled in scrubs?
Exactly. I don't know.
Like maybe 7. Isaac Yanko?
11.
Dude,
14.
11?
I don't know.
I'm guessing 2 or 3 tops.
Maybe it's just Dr. Redacted and that's it. I don't know.
It's possible. Just Redacted.
Just Redacted.
Dr. Redacty. So that's GCW on the 18th. There's a show on the 19th. I'm sure we'll talk about that next Saturday.
There's not more graphics for the 18th. Is that it?
Not yet. I looked. There was only 3 matches announced so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was somewhere, but yeah. Like I said, we'll see what shakes out this weekend with GCW, and then they will announce probably based off of that. That's usually how they roll.
But we got Deadlock Pro to talk about because you know what? They've got a show coming up on Sunday the 13th. Adam Priest versus Masato Tanaka. You damn well believe I'm going to be hyped for that. Adam Priest has been crushing it. Masato Tanaka, one of my favorites. Like I should also mention Deadlock Pro. They have their own streaming service, so check out their website for more details. Or go to their Twitter. I'm sure they have a link to it there.
So you can watch these dope shows.
Yeah. Because I know
Deadlock Pro. Oh,
Deadlock
maybe.
Pro.
Maybe I'll be into it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Kenta, Kevin Blackman.
Why I know we talked about it on Tidbits not too long ago, so I mean, I'm hyped for it.
Yeah, we brought it up. We were like, Kenta, there's pop doing your thing, fighting Kevin Blackwood, and he's piecing.
Yeah, dude just shows up wherever and then is like, see ya.
But I love it. So that's gonna be good.
So we got that. We also have now this one has changed, if I'm not mistaken, because it came out that Anthony Henry is injured, and if I'm not mistaken, JD Drake was recently injured as well. So I don't know who FTR is going to be facing off against. I know that they have been dealing with a lot of the hurricane stuff, so I don't even know if they're going to be able to make it. That's how up in the air it is. Yeah. So I still wanted to mention this because it's important to talk about. So get well soon for the Workhorsemen.
Yeah, and if FTR can't make it due to travel restrictions, I get it. It's okay.
We understand.
Come back another time. Be safe.
Guys, we understand.
They're busy hanging out with the Outrunners anyway. FTR runners.
FTR runners.
God, that vignette they did on Saturday for Collision was hilarious.
Still more traction than Y2AJ. So there you go.
Fair enough.
You like that one? Shirts and everything.
Oh boy.
Now, this one.
Boom!
Boom!
Boom! All right.
Huge opportunity for LeBron Cazone as he goes one-on-one with Mike Bailey. It is a DPW National Championship #1 contenders match.
Ooh, you like to see that.
I mean, Mike Bailey, what hasn't been said that you could say about Mike Bailey? Dude is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, flat out. Always puts on an incredible show. Every match is money. Just an incredible person. I love Mike Bailey.
And to pull the curtain back, not a curtain, but just to say that like he loses matches that he should absolutely win. Like he's willing to do what's best for the storyline, the business, the company he works for. He's willing to fight whoever. He's willing to do the comedy, do the hard hitting, do all the fun spots. Mike Bailey is just absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see what this match turns out to be because I don't know much about LeBron there, but if you can get a win over Mike Bailey, that's impressive and become the new #1 contender. So a lot on the line here.
We have Violence is Forever and BK Westbrook versus Lycos Jim and Leon Slater. So Violence is Forever they're doing double duty this weekend.
Yeah, they're making the rounds, dude. They're just like, we're just gonna go fight GCW. Boom, we'll shoot down in North Carolina. Boom, we'll just knock it out. I love it.
I hope this isn't like, telling us that Grim Reaper and Ruckus are going to win.
I don't know. Making town.
If Violence is Forever is not going to be in town for that second GCW show.
Nope. Who knows? Watch out. Watch out. Anything is possible.
And we have Battle of the Best Finals with Shoko Nakajima versus Danny Luna. Look, this Deadlock Pro show is stacked. There is something for everyone on it. Like, I'm hyped for it.
Oh, yeah. Right? Deadlock Pro, over the last few shows that we've talked about them, their cards have been like super, super good. So it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff there. So, I mean, look, in this day and age, there's so much wrestling content to consume. But Deadlock Pro consistently knocks it out of the park. Their shows are a lot of fun. So, I mean, if you're looking for a promotion to check out, you want to see some great wrestling, Deadlock Pro is the way to go.
Do it. Do it now.
So we've got that. We also have on Saturday, the 19th. I guess I could have saved this one. That's okay. We're talking about it now.
Yeah.
Global Wars with Rev Pro. You're going to see Lio Rush versus Mascara Dorada. This match has potential to be match of the year quality. That's how good these two guys are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think so, too. I love me some Lio Rush. Let's go, baby.
So it's a show you're going to see a lot of, New Japan wrestlers. You'll probably see some more CMLL wrestlers. And that's a great thing about like promotions like Rev Pro and the partnerships they have. You get to see some really great matches with like indie wrestlers, but then also some like, CMML wrestlers, some New Japan wrestlers. It's a great, great opportunity. Just like in this match where you have Hiromu Takahashi and Titan versus JJ Gale and Callum Newman. I love me some Hiromu.
Yeah. Did you say Titan?
Yeah, Titan.
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 I got it. I read that as Titan, but I can't read. But
Hey,
that's going to be another good one. That's what you're here for. I'm the glue that keeps us together. The intelligence that.
I wouldn't say intelligence. Who's the one recording a show in their bathroom? So I mean,
hey, I've recorded shows so far. I've recorded shows. I tried to fix a tire once while on the phone recording a show.
When you talked about pulling back the curtain with Mike Bailey, I should have repositioned the camera so I could have pulled back the shower curtain.
To see what Blair's shower looks like.
I would turn the computer around, but my mic will probably unplug and then I'll get muted. But the shower.
If I ever wanted to show off my shower or anything like that in the house, Mrs. Pluggo's permission, she would probably lose it. Like, don't show people in our house. Oh. Even though like it's spotless, she'd still be like, it's dirty. I'm like, no, it's not. You have a state of living that I appreciate, but
it's like when you were a kid and your mom would clean like the baseboards, thinking that like someone's gonna go and run their finger along them and be like, oh, dust.
Exactly.
So we got
nobody sees that but you.
Yeah, we got two more to talk about, then we're gonna piece out of here. We have, look at this trios match. You've got Jay Joshua, Connor Mills, and Gabe Kidd, the New Japan Strong Champion, against Zaya, Leon Slater, and Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Dang, that's gonna be a good one.
What an eclectic mix!
There's a lot going on there. There.
So
whoever's got to call that match, good on them. There's gonna be a lot of chaos and action in that thing.
It's almost like it'll turn into a scramble match at this point. When you have two trio teams like that, where there's no cohesiveness, they are not the. What's the word I used when I described the collective units? Is that what I called it? The collective unit championships. Yes, there's no collective units here. It's all singles apiece. So, but we do have one more to talk about. One more. I'm just going to do a quick skim. I think it's only one.
100 more matches.
I think I only said. Yeah. There is a Michael Oku, I think, versus Ricky Knight Jr. match. Cyclope is not on the card. I wish he was. Rev Pro, let's get Cyclope on there. Let's get Cyclope on.
Let's get Cyclope everywhere.
Let's get Cyclope in LPW.
Yeah, let's do that. Spencer, if you ever wanted to do anything for us, Cyclope in LPW.
Okay.
Taking on everyone. If Cyclope versus the whole roster.
If Cyclope gets booked, I will help pay for part of your travel so that you can come up to Edmonton to watch.
It's getting serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have Lizzie Evo challenging for the undisputed British Women's Championship against Mina Shirakawa, your champion. I love Mina Shirakawa. I love that she has been on Dynamite. She's been crushing it in Stardom. And the fact that she's the Rev Pro Women's Champ, love it even more. I'm fully into it. Hopefully she retains.
She's so good too.
She is. Mina Shirakawa just rocks.
Absolutely. That's going to be another good one. What a champ weekend of stuff.
I know. I could have saved that one. I thought that was this weekend, so I effed up.
That's all right. It's allowed.
Sorry, bro.
It's okay.
I was just
it's all right. I'm gonna let it slide.
Oh, I appreciate that. So,
listen, when I'm with you, I feel like I can fly. You don't hold me down.
What's that one from?
22 Jump Street. Yeah, at the end when he's like, bro, because
yeah.
Janko was trying to leave him because he was holding him down, and there it's like, no, bro, I was wrong. When I'm with you, I totally fly. You don't hold me down.
Is that when? That's not the. Is that from the first one or the second one? Because I was thinking of the first one when, what's his name? I can't even think of the guy's name now. It's
definitely the second one.
It's not Channing Tatum. Who's the other guy in the movie? Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill?
I was going to call him Eric.
Yeah.
So I was going to say when Jonah Hill does the acting and he's hanging when he's Peter Pan.
Nope, that's not what that's from, but yes.
No.
But yeah,
same franchise, different movie.
Same franchise, different movie.
Okay.
We got Kate Blanchett with the budget.
Okay. We're wrapping things up right now. Thank you for joining us on this pre-recorded episode of For Exposure. We really appreciate it. I mean, you're taking time out of your Saturday morning to chat with us or to listen to us chat or ramble, to see my bathroom, to see my nipple. I'm going to cover that up right now. Those puppies aren't free, you got to pay for exposure. OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's right. For exposure for dark. We'll get to see what's in Blair's shower.
If you're wanting to follow up on social media, you can find me at Grainmaker Wrestling Podcast across all the social media, all that fun stuff. Podcast up on all podcast streaming platforms. You can find me here every weekend with this cute guy.
Oh, you mean Macho Man?
No, I mean you.
Yeah. A little bit. Oh, yeah.
We do this show here on Love Wrestling. So thank you. First off, check out our social media. But my dude, where can everybody find you? What do you have cooking in the can? What can we look forward to?
I don't know. No. Like always,
thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's right. Peace. As once said on Beards, he goes, I don't want anybody following. Peace.
Who says that?
Funny, Drew. He goes, I don't want people following me. Have a good night. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, you can find me at Pluggo on all social media platforms. You can find me every Thursday night, 8 p.m. with JPJ for Between Two Beards. As the time of this recording, I'm not sure what we've got going on Thursday, but I will tell you that this past Wednesday, we went live with Kimmy Sokol and Mike from Indy to talk Wrestle Dreams. So please check that out. We also just had Wrestling with Homies podcast on Thursday night. So check that out as well.
Nice. That's all right. Hell yeah.
That's what I got.
Hey, awesome, dude. I mean,
I guess I should say too, I've got an LPW show with Mars the Specialist up right now on Patreon. So go to Love Wrestling Patreon and subscribe.
I guess I'm just looking at the calendar and so I guess next week, the 19th, will be the LPW preview show. Because isn't 31? Yeah, already. So we got to hit up the DMs. We got to figure this out. We'll figure it out.
Big star Boris. We'll have to get a hold of him. He's a big star now.
He's big time.
We had Mrs. Pluggo on his show this past weekend, and yeah, we played the newlywed game and we won. She was exhausted the next day, but worth it.
Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace in the streets.